Hi everybody, it's Teresa, the Dental Assistant Tutor, and today for some of my subscribers, I've been telling you guys I'm going to upload stuff about Eaglesoft. So today's the day. I finally got some time. So before we get into that though, if you are new at the front office or you're thinking about doing the front office, I want to tell you some tips for the end of the day, things that you will do before or after the last patient checks out. Print and preview deposit slip. So you might want to preview it prior to the last two patients. That way you can see if your balance is right with your deposit slip. You also want to print it out at the end of the day for your boss, your employer, to go with the deposit slip. And if you catch any mistakes before the last two patients, you'll have more time to fix it instead of being stuck there to maybe 6:30 trying to figure out where you went wrong by a few pennies, okay? Because remember, you have to add up everything, including the insurance checks that comes in. And some days there's a lot, and some days there's a little. Okay, you want to batch, send, and reconcile credit card payments, okay? And a lot of them, you just go to the reports, the accounting, and the credit card settlement, if you want to write that down. Also, you would have to confirm it, and then you would have to close it out at the end of the day and wait for the reports to print out. You want to print out your day sheets, okay? So chances are you'll go to reports, accounting, day sheet, and then you would just print it and then pick the provider that you need. And chances are that includes the hygienist and the DDS, whoever is a provider. Go to reports, accounting, day sheet, and click final box that you agree to all of this, and then reprint your credit card settlements. That will help you. Make sure you send the insurance claims before you leave the office, okay? That way you can get in the, ready to process. Print your missed appointments report, just so you can show the employer who's missed that day. Print unsubmitted insurance reports. So reports, practice management, insurance, unsubmitted insurance, and then print OK. And uncheck, include treatment plan reports. You don't want to include that, okay? At the end of the day, what I used to do is I would place the schedule on top, and then I would put the original one for that day, and then I would put a copy of what it turned out to be like, okay? And that way I could explain the cancellations and all that good stuff so your employer understands that you're working your butt up front, because they can't see what you're doing up front, okay? Hopefully you're trying to get those spots filled. Let's see here. You want to also put the deposit slip in that packet. Any credit card settlements that you're waiting on, and you want to staple it all together to get to your employer at the end of the day with the deposit money. And if you so happen to have petty cash, make sure your petty cash equals out to what it's supposed to be. Now, when you send electronic insurance claims, I do have a video on that already, but just a reminder, at the end of the day, with the insurance attachments, make sure you have for crowns, a PA narrative, root canals, you have the large filling with decay or large area of tooth missing. If replacing an existing crown, the narrative will need the date of placement for existing crown and need reason for replacement. Bridges, PAs, endo, you need a PA, a finished root canal. Perio, scaling and root planning, perio charting, and possibly FMX. Partial dentures, narrative indicating teeth numbers being replaced, and a possible pan. Implants, you need multiple PAs and a pan. NTI, which is your night guard, you need a narrative describing severe bruxism signs, okay? And I really encourage patients to get those. They really do help. And you being up at the front office, you can encourage treatment that they're going to need in the back. So if you have staff meetings and hey, let's try to talk to this patient while they're waiting on this and this, that would help keeping within HIPAA laws so we don't, other patients don't hear it. And then I wanted to show you, I have this on my website, guys. It's free Eaglesoft tutorials, okay? And not just that, if you want a hard copy of it, I have Eaglesoft. It's all my notes, how to do a walkout statement, okay? And let's see what else here. Give me 1 second. It talks about how you do the cosmetic imaging for Eaglesoft, and some tips about making a good first impression, how to be on schedule. These are step-by-step instructions that I typed up for my students to learn Eaglesoft when I taught at another school, and I thought, it's just sitting here, you know. So if you like a copy, I can put a PayPal link on the website where I'm going to be uploading this video so you can see. I also have one for Dentrix if you're interested in learning Dentrix, or just to have these copies, you know, on hand in case you switch jobs, get fired, you need to go somewhere, and that way you can do that, okay? Now, if you look right here real quick, you can go to the dentalindex.weebly.com. I'll leave the link below. And then when you get there, you'll see free continuing software training on the main page, okay? So let me show you. I'm going to go here. I'll just cheat and go to my tab I had open. Okay, so when you get here, you'll see that picture on the main page. You just click on it. I made it easy on the main page. You just click the picture, okay? It's self-explanatory. And then, because I know you guys are busy, there's free Dentrix training, free soft dent training, free Eaglesoft training. I even found free scholarships, free chemical dependency, and free CEs from a dental care. So check that out. But right now we're going to focus on the free Eagle software training. So I already clicked on this, and what it's going to do is take you to resources, okay? How to create a new patient, how to create a patient letter interactive tutorial. So when we get to that, I clicked on how to create a new patient, because you're going to need to know how to enter new patient information. And then it will take you to where you download it, and will show you the video.
You will be able to access your person list by going up to list and then person, or
See
you
it?
could just choose your person icon.
It takes you
from
step
your
by step
toolbar.
what to do to
Once you-
schedule.
And once I've
a new
done that,
patient.
I'll just hit someone wants to be
Alright.
on this short
So I hope
list.
this helps somebody out there
You
that's
can
just
track
starting
if
out
they
in
have
dentistry,
detailed
or maybe you've been doing it for a minute.
canceled appointments,
Maybe you're the
or
DVS
here.
yourself and you really don't know the
Here's where you
program.
have your pre-med
Well,
necessary.
it's all right there for you guys, and
if
it's
you
all
have a
free.
patient that does have a pre-med
Don't forget
necessary,
to like and
when you
subscribe.
check
I
this,
need those. Those
it
help
will
me
then
as
give
I'm
you
trying
the
to help
prescription
everybody
template
else.
information
Thanks, guys.
where
Bye.
you can go in and create a